Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
We got it figured out. Thank you so much, baby. We don't need his thing anymore. Good evening, good evening, good evening. 8:07 by our reckoning. I am Ian. This is my lovely wife.
Rachel?
We are of Big Family Life in the Simpson family home and 4S of the Simpson family. 4S representing faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith because we believe that we can do all things through Him who loves us. Family because aside from God, there's nothing more important on this earth. Food because food is medicine. And fitness because we believe that overall wellness can be achieved by pursuing and maintaining a strong mind,
There you go.
soul, and body. Thank you. Hence, we're just here using the 4S to manifest our best life by grace under God. So this segment is a segment we call Real Talk, where we go into a lot of the real world issues that we face as a blended family of 10. We're a blended family of 10. And,
And two doodles.
well, we're 12 now, right? Two doodles. And that was Mercedes that you heard. She's just being quite sassy. Yeah, yeah, so, and actually, before we even really got into, I was so blessed today. I ran into an old friend. I didn't run into, actually, literally. I was invited out to meet her because she had a gift for my lovely wife. It's my wife's birthday on the weekend. And so this entire week is dedicated to mom and why we love her and all things mom. All things mom. This entire week on Real Talk, all things mom, to celebrate mom, to lift her up, to pour into her, thank God for her, and and that's it. And before I was talking with Carl this afternoon, and I wanted to quickly, because here in the blended family of 10, there's a lot that goes into keeping us going, right? And so I wanted to show you very quickly. Here's our list. This is a list that I generated for Phoenix. I think on Tuesday we sat down and generated that list, and that's basically our meal plan for the week, right? And she's very much involved in that. Phoenix is our 14-year-old daughter, and she pretty much runs the home. Every large family has one, right? She's the chronicler of records, the keeper of records, and so she's very much like mom. They're all like mom. It's so interesting. They're all like mom. All the children are like mom, even the boys. Even the boys are like mom. So it's just so encouraging because, I mean, we're just so blessed. And we're just so absolutely fortunate to have her and so appreciative to have her with us. And so, and don't there's a message there. I think there's a lesson there. Don't wait. I think don't wait until someone is gone to let them know how important they are to you. Don't wait until they're gone to let them know how much they love you. Celebrate them while they are here with us. And so mom is here with us, so we're going to continue to celebrate her and all that she does for this family. Where do you want to go today, Mom? Yesterday we had a great story about how I killed Master Splinter, and my the babies are here with us, of course. Where do you want to go today, Mom? We did fireworks last year. That was cool. On birthdays, remember?
Yeah, it makes me nervous though.
Yeah, but I mean, it was cool. We had Noah. Noah was working. That's Bucky in the backyard there. I talked to her about show them your bangs. I talked to her. Mom cut their hair because with the restrictions and everything, and the kids all have medical exemptions, and so we're just waiting patiently. If we ever hi, God bless you, good evening. If we ever get out of bread, so we can take them to get a haircut. But I show them your bangs again, please, baby. And so I talked to her today. She said, if we want, they're long enough now that we could just go like right across and just make them straight for her, straight across. But she doesn't. She likes her side curtains because, as you can see, she always, no matter what we do with her hair, as we comb and brush it, she always finishes by parting the curtains to the side.
And she also has a what is it? A cowlick.
A vicious cowlick.
Yeah.
Right
So
there.
no matter what we do,
Right there.
it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
But however, the hair is very, like, if you look at that length now, I remember not too long ago, we were over on the other side How's your day going? Hi, God bless you. We are doing fantastic. Hi, Grace. Thank you. Hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored as well. And her hair, not long ago when we were living on the other side over in St. Attell, it was actually, we were struggling, she had just gotten a cut and it was shoulder length. It was just bobbed at the shoulders there. That was only a couple of years ago. And look at all that growth now, right? And that's tremendous. And of course, the oldest girl, Jazz, she had hair down to her lower back, right? And she needed a change. When we came over to this side here, she made a decision that she wanted a change. She wanted a fresh start, and so she cut it all off. How many inches would you say?
I don't know, about 10 inches
Ouch. And
or close to a foot.
yeah, and so her and Mom were at the salon, and that was not the best day. However, when he called me and she said, I think I'm thinking about chopping my hair off. What do you think? And I was like, it's hair, it'll grow back. And if that's what you think you need to do, that's what you need to do. And so she did the right thing and she kept it. She still has it.
Yeah, I think she still has it.
Which is very important. And as I predicted, it's growing back. It's growing back. So yeah, girls, right?
Yeah.
Make you a fan.
Where are we going? Where are we going today, Mom?
Where are we going today?
Yeah.
I don't even know where we're going today. Today is Wednesday. That's as far as I know, and I know I have a test tomorrow.
There you go, right?
I have, last day of class and a test and plus a speaking assignment, so.
Which is speaking assignment, which and I mean there it is, right? Full-time mom of blended family of 10 and 12. You counted the doodles, and full-time student, full-time mom. All those things that goes into why we believe that she's a rock star. And birthday coming up on Sunday, and so this is our birthday celebration weekend. So school is wrapping for the semester, and we talked about this the other day. You're 3 years deep into your degree now, and it's
Yeah.
like, wow, 3 years. Whoa, that is amazing. And the fact that it's already been that long.
Somebody said good evening.
Good evening. God bless you. How are we doing? We are doing fantastic. Thank you so much for stopping in to visit with us as we celebrate Mom. All things Mom. Birthday coming up. And as she said, so there's a test. And the courses that she did, they're also interesting. They're just because she bounces stuff off me, and I remember when there was a time when I was in school and she was in school at the same time. We were both kind of going to school a couple of years ago, and that was pretty cool. Ultimately it didn't. Which degree? Hi, Diane. God bless you.
Which degree? I'm actually going Bachelor of Social Work, and it's been so I was like 13 and a half years in child welfare, and then I hit that plateau of money-wise, so I had to actually have a degree to keep climbing up. So yeah, and I started right from scratch because I was 17 years out of high school and then go back in. So I have 2 years left, and then and it's not that I want to go into like child welfare, like case managing. I actually want to do advocacy. Well, started already, however, that's where I want to go, is advocating. I just want to make a difference within the system instead of perpetrating the system.
Right, and it says, wow, that's amazing. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. We think so too. She's an absolute rock star. And when we're talking about advocacy, making a difference, what are we talking about? Hey, Jody, God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. What are we talking about?
No, it's advocacy for me is like speaking out against the system, making those changes, and getting rid of those narratives.
Like what specifically, for example?
Well, I guess it would be like those generational traumas.
Okay.
Because one of those, if we don't heal, you're just perpetrating the cycle over and over. And it was funny, Jody and Jody and I were talking this afternoon, so it was really nice to connect with her, and she shared that video that we watched earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I got that video from.
Okay.
So, and we were talking about it, so it was nice to have a conversation with somebody that is on the same wavelength.
Right there, right?
Right there. I believe she's non-Indigenous.
That is correct.
I think so. I
Jody,
haven't.
if you're still there and you want to let us know, please. Because we're talking about you as if you're not even. Apologies, forgive us.
And but I think from just her conversation, like how she was talking, it sounded like she was non-Indigenous. But then I see her as this somebody that this sister that supports. She's here. Yeah, she's here. And
Are you, for the record, Jody, are you not Indigenous or are you non-Indigenous? Not that it matters as far as we're concerned.
Yeah.
You're a good, decent person, and that's all that qualifies for us. However, as far as allies go, that present as being other than what we are, just for the sake of this conversation. If you're comfortable sharing that with us. No, young lady. No. It's not that kind of party.
So, but yeah, I just love that she was able to connect. She's able to, see what is actually going on. Thank you, Kelly. That's really nice.
Hey.
And so, yeah, I had a really good conversation with her this afternoon. And so, yeah, that's the line I want to go to is advocating because as I can speak for myself, being an Indigenous woman here in Winnipeg,
Right.
Coming from a community, and then I was living in a small town for a short period of time, which was kind of that safety net to move to the next step.
Jody says my great grandmother was of African descent, but the rest aristocratic Brits and crazy.
Wow.
So I think it's fair to say she's not Indigenous.
Yeah.
Not unless she wants to identify with one of the northern tribes, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, yeah. No, and that's what. No, she's just my sister because she's on the same path. That's how I see it. We're equalists.
Equalists.
There, we're
yes,
equalists.
Let's get back to that. We rocked that hashtag. We rolled out that hashtag. What was it last week? Hashtag equalists.
I don't even know. Maybe 2 weeks ago.
Maybe about 10 days. But yeah, we can't forget about that. Hashtag equalists. Let's keep that trendy. There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jody.
And so, I don't even know where I was.
You're just, talking about.
No, I was talking about something, but I.
Coming from the communities and then that step to a smaller community before coming to the city.
Yeah, and so we were messaging, but for me, like to message her, it was like, as soon as you leave the reserve, you come to the city, and this is where I ran into that. Even though I was working as a case manager for a child welfare agency, it didn't matter. Right away, you are pretty much flagged. Right away, you could feel that judgment when you walk into the school because we were in a very predominant. We were in Saint Vital.
Yeah, with this area of the city here in Winnipeg, Saint Vital. There are not. I think it's fair to say, while the black looking presenting population is somewhat higher, the Indigenous population.
They were the only Indigenous children in the school.
There you are.
So right away, like they were, very judgmental, very. Like, there was some, really nice people there. However, it's one of those things where you can sense where you just walk into a room and you can feel it. So you couldn't really, So right away you're labeled. And then working in the field, you can see, like, right away there's red flags. And then we ran into that issue in court. With, what's his name, not being flagged. For not tardy. What was that? Missing so much school, and he wasn't flagged. So I seen like the other side of it. So the privilege, and then myself not having privilege, which was there was no issues. However, I just seen the double standards there.
And may I?
What?
jump in on that real quick and then let them know what you're referencing with the double standard there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and so what she's referencing there is that when in the course of the custody battle for Justice, the 12-year-old, to God be the victory. God got the victory, we get the benefit. In the course of the custody battle, we needed to do some legwork to find out, because we wanted to present our case that his basic necessities of life were not being met. And so while she said that these challenges were presented to her in the school system. And again, different school systems, so I can't say that over there in St. Vital is different from over on this side in Winnipeg 1, and we came over on this side for Justice in Winnipeg 1. However, Justice, when we looked into his records and attendance and so on and so forth, he had, in a 3-month period, he had missed the equivalent of, 52 days of school. And when I approached the administration, you know, it's like, how is it possible that a child is able to miss that much school and not be flagged? Are there not phone calls being made to inquire of the mom why the child is not in school? And so while if the child, in this instance now, Justice is mulatto, however, at the time he was living with his white mom. So now I'm very comfortable in saying if he was in our care and missed that much school, he would have been flagged. However, that's just privilege. That's the reality of our existence. However, we're not here to wallow in self-pity and grief. You know, we're here to say that ultimately it doesn't matter, because he won't bring you to it unless he want to bring you through it. That's it.
And so that's that kind of advocacy, because if you have to walk into a school and right away you have so much more barriers placed on you as an Indigenous or even a non-Indigenous, just the lower social, that I always get stuck with these big words, socioeconomic background.
Jody said the double standard.
Yeah, double standard. It's, you know, bringing awareness, because right away you have all these hurdles and these barriers that are put in front of you. And we get that some don't have to go through that. However, again, why can't we go to that equalist worldview, I guess?
Right. And I think that's so prevalent today. I mean, today especially. I mean, we're in the midst of something else. I mean, seemingly if it's not one thing, it's another. Just another means of trying to separate us and trying to highlight that which makes us different instead of celebrating that which makes us alike. We're all children of God. I mean, I think that at our core, ultimately, at the end of the day, people want the same thing. You want to be happy. You want to be able to feel safe. You want to have a safe place for your family and you and your family to exist. You want to be able to provide for your family and just generally be happy. Right, and if we all looked at that, right, and said ultimately this person and I, we share a difference of opinion. However, ultimately let's try to get beyond that and look at the fact that we can agree to disagree and not hate each other. I don't quite know where that came from or how that came into being. The idea that if your opinion is different from mine, you don't deserve to live. You know, Jody says, great quote I read: "White privilege doesn't mean that you had a hard life. It means that being white wasn't one of the things that made your life hard." The color of your skin wasn't one of the things. I'm very familiar with that quote because, quite honestly, Jody, just a short 18 months ago, I was still in that place where I was completely outraged by the fact that white privilege and white supremacy and the after effects of generational trauma, the legacy of residential schools, the legacy of slavery and all these things. I was still in a place where I was living in my own personal trauma. And it just didn't make sense to me that I should choose to remain there. And hence I would say things that can be viewed as being quite controversial, like, black people need to get over slavery. And I stand by that statement because we're living in our trauma. And the idea is not to learn to make concessions or to learn to live with your trauma. The idea is to overcome the trauma and to get beyond it. Right? And so, I had to get past the idea of being outraged by white supremacy, because ultimately at the end of the day, when I took a critical look at my lived life experience, I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I'm very happy with how God has positioned me at this stage in my life. 12 years a slave with and those tales, they're all so sensational and they're so emotionally draining. And I mean, you can't deny that. You can't deny that or take anything away from it. My question is this: how does that benefit us as a people moving forward to relive that trauma? How does it benefit us as a people reliving that trauma? I mean, I just don't see it. I don't see it. They say those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Well, we could say that, but that doesn't appear to be working either, does it? Educates those who don't actually understand.
Because it'd be emotionally draining for you to educate every person to try and get them to even empathize with you. So yeah, there is.
But what about that individual that doesn't want to? And nobody likes accountability. Nobody wants to be made to feel bad about something that they had no part in. I mean, is it a fact that every white person alive benefits from white supremacy? Sure, absolutely. However, are any of them today responsible for it?
You know that exercise we did with the kids?
Which one did?
So who do I have here? Jody and Diane, right? I think I have Jody and Diane.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So we do this with the kids once in a while, and it was like just to educate. I think it was Justice and Noah and Jordan, because just to gain some understanding. So Jody, if I take your pen,
okay,
is that still your pen? And then if I took it and now I'm gonna give it to Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Yes. Okay. So I took the pen from Jody. Is that still Jody's pen? However, I'm going to give it to you, Diane. So whose pen is it?
Again. Problem solved. Air high five. You can have it. I got lots of pens. Now let's say it was your last pen.
No, we're gonna replace.
No, there's lots of land too. So it works actually.
No, but the pen is actually a symbol for land. Mm-hmm. So that's how Jimmy. I try to.
This is our other child, Jimmy, our other adult child, Jimmy, coming home. Good evening, son.
He's here for his daily
workout, visit, and so on and such. It is, and of course. It is 8:30. When you say you took it from Jody, does Jody know you took it from her? Yeah, absolutely. I just walk up. We just walk up to her and we took it from her. And we took it from her and we held on to it for, let's say, 200 years. Then after 200 years, we gave it to you. Whose pen is that? Will you get rich? Will you get rich? If you manifest that reality, I would say that by grace under God, that if you manifest that reality, that you have more chances of getting rich manifesting that reality by not. I would say that. First in line, because I think he figures that just because he's first.
It's mine now.
Mine now. Right? You get the longest hugs, right? Because so much time. I'm trying to scroll, baby, but I'm trying to do it with my left hand, and it's just not.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. All right, so okay. Good night. Say good night to aunties.
Good night.
All right. Okay. Good night. Okay. All right, baby. So there's
Anyways, back to the conversation.
Right. Yeah. Agree 100%. Says go, sweetie.
Oh, good
Auntie
night.
says good night.
y'all. Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, y'all.
The rest are late.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's on time.
I know, but you.
But
Yeah.
but finish the tale, sweetheart.
No, so we just. I think we did it with a cell phone, so it was like instead of a pen, it works better with like Noah's cell phone. So if I took Noah's cell phone, is that now my cell phone? And then you go on, and it's just kind of a teaching tool as to, because you know that where it came from, but you're still accepting it and trying to keep it as your own.
Right.
So those are some little exercises we do a lot with the kids, and it's just to I guess just to catch them up to speed. And also we like to with their school stuff we change the education piece for it.
Yeah,
I have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, me too.
I have mixed feelings.
Me too. Me too. Me too. You first, babe.
No.
No,
I
we're not
think
gonna go into it.
I'm not gonna go
No,
into
we're
it
not gonna go
because
into it.
that's
It's yeah.
I think it's more if my people were in a better place to receive, not even
That
to
is
receive.
so well said. I will say this, and this is what my wife tells me. That is so well said. It says that when you lack pride of ownership, right? All those tuxedo snobs are freaking out. Jody, you have no idea.
That's the good
the
side of
best
it.
part, because check this out. We're hoping to get one of those $500,000 homes, $1 million home. We trying to get one on the low, because they bailing like mad right now. They on their way. All tuxedos say they bailing. They're like we trying to we keeping an eye out because we looking for one of. To God be the glory. He is a provider. We manifested into that. And yeah, if they were in a better place, baby, to receive such a gift. And when there's no pride of ownership, when you don't actually own something, what motivates you to care for it? Right?
And that's where accountability comes in. And
That's huge.
It's huge. And that's why I say it's like if they were in a better place. Oh wait, she's chewing on something. And I think it's Jiffy's shoes.
Oh, she's
No.
such a brat. My
No.
goodness. She just
No
over there
chewing.
wilding out. And here, mom is going to be able to get her to come and cuddle for all of 30 seconds. Okay, let's do an over/under on 30 seconds. Go. I'm gonna take 30 seconds on the dot. Y'all let me know if you're over or under. Before we're about 10 seconds in. I need a timer. We'll just do it like hey girl. Yeah, she's we're probably 15 seconds in now. Yeah, I say that's fair. But go ahead, mom. What else you want to touch on? 20 seconds.
20 seconds? Yeah, no, look at she's already.
Yeah, there we go. 25.
Stay.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Yeah, stay right. And she's gone.
Yeah.
She is the most uncuddling pup we've ever met. Like, I mean, she don't cuddle. She's a cat. I figure that she must have grown up with kittens. Like in her litter, there must have been cats on the farm or something. Because
No,
she
not
completely
that
believes
fun.
she's a cat. You call her, you say, "Hey, Mercedes, come here, girl," and she does it
walk
different
away.
and turn around and walk away and cut her eye at you and walk away. Like she'll cuddle, but only on her own terms. It's like yeah. Where are we going, baby? All things mom, to celebrate mom, lift her up before God. It is her birthday this weekend, coming this weekend. Where are we going?
Oh, I was going to Carla. However,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think she's here.
No, she's not. However, she might tune in later, and she'll catch the telecast. She says she likes when she's doing stuff. She just likes to have it sometimes
Playing?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although, okay, that's something we can do. Carla told me when I went to see her today. She told me if you recall, she said that she remembered when we were in high school. Carla's a friend of mine. We grew up together, and we went to high school for a number of years. And I think we lived very close to each other in the Wolves area. And she said that Hey Harry, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. Said her story that she recalls when I protected her from being bullied one day. And so she's standing there, we're standing there out there in the cold. She's like, you want to hear the story? I was like, yes, I want to hear the story. And so she's like, what had happened was she was coming out of the cafeteria one day, and this other female had ran up on her, and it was over another boy that she was friends with, that I was friends with, and we were on the volleyball team together, basketball team, whatever, UNLV. And she was just friends with him, but this gal had a huge crush on him, and was really intimidated the fact that her and Carla and he were friends. And so she ran up on her and really said Carla remembered vividly what was said to her. There were some really hurtful and hateful things that were said to her. And just bullying words, right? And at the end, it was like, and I mean, of course you're going to remember that, right? That's just your own personal lived trauma. And at the end, she was like, apparently she said, something to the effect of, do you even have any friends? And it just so happened that I walked around the corner at that second, and Carla's like, Ian, you're my friend, right? You're my friend, right? I'm like, hell yeah. and then because we're high school, you don't walk the halls by yourself. It's lunchtime, and coming behind me was the jock squad, all the guys that played all sports together. It was, and then of course the dude Yun Lee that was in question that the girl had a crush on. So it was me, Carl, Yun, and it's like, heck yeah, we're her friend. Yeah, hell yeah. And then so that just really squashed it for her from that point on, as far as her being bullied by that particular female. And so that was just, I'm so happy that I was not a poopy person all the way around as a child, That's so encouraging, because like trauma will make you do, like, I mean, she says to me that she had no idea, and of course nobody does. I mean, what am I going to be going around broadcasting that, I'm homeless and and all these things, how hard life is. I read in the Bible where it says that when you're fasting, thank you, Jody, God bless you, when you're fasting, that you should comb your hair and put forth your best, so that people don't know that, not to screw up your face and that's not how I was raised. Oh.
Kelly should be done soon.
Kelly should be done what?
Showering.
She's not out the shower yet?
No.
Then how are you out the shower?
Because, I started first.
Okay, you're gonna ask her a question,
Huh?
and she's gonna go on and then play by play. So
That's
yeah.
our Bucky. She doesn't do one word answers. Jesus loves you. Thank you. We received that. Thank you. He loves you too. I love Jesus. Yes, and He is in our heart all day, every day. The Simpson family. We know that it requires a great deal of blessings to keep us afloat, and as such, every chance that we get, thank you. We receive those blessings. Thank you. We receive those blessings. Blessings back to you and your family. God bless you. God keep you. God bless and keep you. Each and every one of you. Bless you and keep you coming in. Bless and keep you going out. And thank you for your prayers. Thank you for the blessings. We receive that. Where are we, my love?
I feel like I have dog hair in my nose.
Well, it's a
Sorry.
good possibility that you do, because when you're sleeping at night, Mercedes be like sleeping across your face.
I know. However, I don't feel it at that time.
Yeah. She doesn't. I just made that up because I thought it was funny. I have an odd sense of humor like that. Yeah. She doesn't, but she does. She's big now. She was about half that size when we got her. We've had her, 3 weeks now? No, 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. 4 or 5
No,
weeks.
I'm I don't know.
Well,
I'm so bad at
baby,
dates right now.
4 or 5 weeks is basically a month.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's not
Okay.
Well,
Well, if you
now
say
we've
so.
had her a month, damn it. You're wrong. Yes, Jesus died on the cross for said with someone that I'm not entirely sure. However, thank you for your interaction.
There's 4 viewers. Carla, are you there?
Mom wants to know if you're there, Carla. If she is, she might not, that's one
Talk at
thing
me.
she said today is that sometimes she just likes to have it going in the background while she's doing her thing. And,
Okay.
you know what I mean? And so she may or may not interact on any given day. Much the same way Diane and Jody, I mean to say, the fact that just such a blessing that, you have some free time and you choose to spend that with us, praising and worshiping our God and pouring into our mom because we love her so much. Right? Where do you want to go, Mom? Yes, sweetheart. Okay, you good? All right. Where do you want to go?
No, I'm just cause slowly
Oh
waiting
wait,
for these
Bucky,
babies
did
to get
you get a chance to bless mom yet?
Yeah.
You did, and it was Ryder, right? So he
Yeah,
hasn't come up yet. We were up to Ryder. We were up to the Justice went, Baby went, and
Brooke went.
Brooke went. Thank you, Jody. We appreciate you. Phoenix didn't bless mom though. She came in to do a little thing because we were talking about
Bless you.
bless you. Bless oh
Bless
bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Kindness always. You see, and that's the kind of thing that's what her T-shirt said. I was just reading her T-shirt, and that's so important because and I'll just speak on that for a quick second as we're waiting for Baby to come up and say and then Ryder as well. And it's so we never know what someone is going through in their own personal journey. Winnie, come on in and bless mom. We never know what someone is going through in their personal journey, and it costs us nothing to be kind. Because this is bless you, sweetheart. This is our oldest Jasmine. Jasmine. This is our oldest Jasmine daughter.
Our favorite Jasmine.
This is our favorite Jasmine, Princess Jasmine. She is Bentley's primary caregiver and fashionista extraordinaire, makeup artist, all those things. And hey, scroll. Yes. Thank you, sweetheart. Cousin Di says no wine tonight, Mom. No wine tonight. We are both drinking that high
water.
quality H2O. That good. She drinking lemon water. I'm drinking glacial water. It's vodka. I learned that working on the train. That if you drink vodka, these old timers they all drank vodka because it was odorless and colorless. And yeah, no wine today. Just water. So Jasmine. She absolutely could be a mom. She is stunning and just the most soft-spoken, gentle, sweet spirit. She's an empath, much the same way that mom is, and she has homework. So we're gonna allow her to quickly. What's the best thing about mom that makes her mom?
Everything.
I love that. And let me tell you quickly how I was able to, when Jasmine and I first met, as she said at our wedding, when asked, what she initially thought of me, she said, not much. And I can tell you how I was able to win Jasmine over. Because I saw Jasmine's heart immediately. And I said, you know what, Jasmine? I says, one thing that you and I will always have in common? And she goes, what's that? I says, we will both always love your mom. And that was it. That was it. True story. True story, yeah, that's what I said to her, and that was it for her. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's one of my favorite memories of our oldest daughter. Hey, if you had one wish for mom, what would it be for her birthday?
To become rich.
To become rich. In what way? Rich in what way? Rich is in monetary wealth?
Yeah.
Monetary possessions, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's become quite bougie over the course of the last. God bless her, she really has. However, she has a heart of gold, and
the plus side is we both fit the same size. I'm putting that out there. We still fit the same size.
Yes. Auntie Lana says hi.
Hi, Auntie Lana.
Auntie Lana says hi. Auntie Di says hi. Auntie Lana's in here with us, which is cool. So yeah, we're just and Ryder's here. Come on in, Ryder. Ryder now is right there. He was hiding. come on in, Ryder. Come on in, Ryder. Come on in, Ryder. Come on in, big guy. Have a seat. Have a seat. Don't you dare call him Mama's boy. He'll only agree with you.
Sit here.
True story.
Can't see you there.
Can you get my brush quick fast, please? Yeah, thank you. We were playing with Ryder's hair this morning. I was doing a round. I don't know. You guys used to laugh. I was doing a round of hair brushing this morning because that's what his dad does. In the absence of my own hair, it's lovely that I have so much hair to play with.
Auntie Lana's there. You want to say hi to
Auntie Lana?
Hi.
Oh, what are you looking for? Do you hear his voice, Auntie Lana? And so here's what we come up with, and it turned out that Ryder, if we just give him a little lift here, and his hair is very wet right now, but when it's dry, it actually holds. and we can give him a little, and he get this little, you know. Oh, it's not working at all.
Well, because it's fun. And when he dries, he has like the big curly,
Yeah.
wavy hair.
He
has
does.
a different.
Yeah.
I think he has the Amiot curls.
The who curls?
Amiot curls.
What's that?
My grandmother's side of the family.
Oh, I thought it was like a kind of curl I ain't never heard before, like cornrow braids. So Ryder, what's the favorite thing about mom? What's the best? Hey CJ, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. What's the best thing about mom that makes her mom? What's your favorite thing about mom?
She's always there for us.
Not just you, but for us. Like that's a true story. That's a true story. If you, that's one of my favorite things too. If you had one wish from mom, what Ryder is now officially a teenager. Ryder just turned 13, as you can tell by the voice. So he's not a child anymore. He got hair on his chest and everything.
And he's got a job.
He about to get a job. You
Yeah.
don't know it yet. if you had one wish, deep voice, right?
Deep voice love.
Hey, Auntie Lana.
Hi.
If you
She's
had
a
one
writer, deep
one
voice love.
wish for mom. If you had one wish for mom, if you could grant mom one wish just specifically for her, what would you offer her?
I don't really know.
You want to think about it, think on it a little bit?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's cool. You can come back and let us know, because we're going to be here all week celebrating mom. Right up until her birthday. Yeah. And then after that, she's cut off. No, I'm kidding.
No, next month, Mother's Day.
Really? Is it?
Next month, yeah.
Is it already? What is that?
May 9th.
May 9th?
Yeah.
That's Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's something to look forward to. I'm excited. No, I'm excited. That's cool.
And then I'm done for the year.
Does he sing? Ryder?
No.
He doesn't. No, it's not true. He doesn't believe. He doesn't
back.
believe he sings, and just like he doesn't believe he dances. However, today I saw something very interesting. He's standing in front of the fridge by himself, and I could swear that I saw him do a little two-step, little shuffle. I mean, I tried not to make a big deal about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the thing is that his twin Justice is always dancing. Justice loves to dance, and he's always, doing a little, and so it's just a matter of time before Ryder is going to find his inner groove.
What is that?
No, I don't know what that is. So
Okay.
we're gonna not go there. Baby's here. Okay. Good night. Hi, sweetie. What's wrong? You got that deer in headlight look. What's going on?
She's fine.
Okay.
Come. Bedtime.
Let me just finish your fan.
No.
Yeah.
And
No, it's
she'll sit
bedtime.
there and do
Look
crafts
at
all
what
night.
time. Yeah, look what time it is already, guys.
It's 8:50.
Yeah, look what time it is already. It's like 20 minutes past your bedtime. Right, you guys gotta get to your sleep, because you gotta be up bright and early to make those socks. We got a shipment.
Make socks?
We got a shipment going out next week.
What?
50,000.
She's like, what? We could say hi to Auntie Lana, Auntie Di. Diane.
Gotta keep these kids working. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hey, go team. That's it.
Can me and Justice make grilled cheese and eggs down tomorrow?
Oh, they're already planning their breakfast.
I mean, like these two in their belly, let me tell you. Yeah, sure, that sounds good. Yeah. If I'm up, you guys can make some for me too. Oh, hey, you. What's up? What, you got the hiccups too?
Is it?
Okay.
Oh, you just.
Should I go get Phoenix to take over?
I hear
Yes.
that.
I love
This is ready to
Oh,
hear.
boy, she
Much
just
love,
stuck to
love
you.
baby. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Good night. All right. Love you. Good night. Good night, sweetie.
Night.
Love you.
Oh, you're gonna be tired tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good night.
And how are you gonna make?
What's tomorrow?
It's what is tomorrow? Thursday?
Yeah. So tomorrow's their Friday.
Yeah, because they're Friday. They
We
don't
just
have
found
school
out today.
again. Like, are you kidding me? Are you? Auntie Lana says, "Hi, Blue. Love you all." Like, are you kidding me? Like, I want to go to school in today's day and age. Like, I mean, when we went to school, we got no days off. Like, I mean, I think that I'm pretty sure that some days we had to go to school on Saturdays too, just cause. I mean, like, and it seems like every other day there's a day off for these kids. There's this in service, there's that in service, and I mean, it's cool. I mean, we got that shipment of socks to go off, so I guess we'll have something for them to do. But yeah, so tonight is their, tomorrow is actually their weekend already. So that's
Wait,
pretty
tomorrow's?
Thursday.
cool. It's your last day of school tomorrow. You guys apparently don't have school on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And Fifi's here. Come on in, Fifi. You didn't get a chance to bless Mom the other day, so how about you come bless Mom now?
Okay.
Come on in, please.
Fifi and all her hair. Come. All of her hair.
Big happening in the Simpson family.
She won't
home
sit on me.
because,
She's going.
Fifi is
So
gonna.
you can't see
Fifi
her.
and Winnie are gonna get a haircut next week. No, it's not fine. Come on in. Come on in the front. There you go. And I mean, she's just got this like, oh my goodness, she just.
That's only half.
Yeah, the other half is over there, but
Wait.
it's just so full. And when I try to braid it, it's so interesting because it's like where babies is just so fine and like silk, hers is just braids like rope. It's just so thick. Oh boy.
I'm good.
Oh,
She's
boy.
putting it where she's not supposed to.
Yeah, that's a mom had said that's all you. All right, no, that's supposed to go downstairs, man. It's got to go downstairs with your art supplies. You ain't moving your art supplies up here. No sass. You see, check this out, right? So this is when you're able to doing homeschool is your province. Doing homeschool in our province is not mandatory. However, last 2 days have been snow days here in the country. Nice. It is not mandatory. However, there's a couple things that went into the decision-making process for us because we are very educated when it comes to our children, and so. Sock shipment, get it done. What it was what's wrong, sweetie? What, I don't know.
It's over here.
Over there, sweetie. Okay, while I'm doing this, go ahead, sweetheart. Bless Mom. What is your favorite thing about Mom that makes her? Do you have a pony for me?
Well, I was just gonna answer that question. Yeah, when it came to making our decision about school.
Yeah.
First of all, it was the Emergency Measures Act that came into effect,
Right now
which
we're in the
means
midst of
that
Thank you, sweetie.
the government makes whatever decisions because of this act.
Yeah.
And so if one of our children got sick, there's that possibility. Okay, well, they can take you to wherever need be without us letting us know as parents. Kind of like our parental right is kind of out the window at this
Exactly.
point. Also, there's various medical conditions that,
Make it impossible.
Make it
to wear
impossible.
masks. Not
and
safe.
then there's the also the thing if one child gets sick, then all 7 have to stay home from school.
Right.
So then now you have how many children home, sick day. So it was just a lot of like logistics, right?
Yeah.
Because you have one go down, then that's 10 days to stay home.
Yeah.
Then you have another one if another kid's class, whatever. And it would be just crazy because we had 7 kids in four different schools.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, sweetheart. This just made sense to do it this way. It just
So,
made
yeah.
sense to keep the kids home. And besides, we actually, we're those parents that enjoy spending time with our kids. We once that happened, we actually decided that we were going to commit more time to our kids than was absolutely necessary, simply because we had the luxury of being able to do so, right? So you tell me where you spend your time, and I'll tell you what your heart is, right? And so we invest as much time as possible into our children. Yeah. What's that, baby?
I'm just
What?
that you're so good at multitasking. He's braiding her hair and talking at the same time.
I mean, it's not the best braid, but it's wet. It's very wet. It's a good braid. Why are you laughing?
I'm not saying it's not.
No, not
Oh.
you, sweetheart. It's Phoenix down there. Okay, Fifi. And that is the answer to that question. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Oh, I need your Mo's over here. Okay.
There you go, sweetheart.
Oh, okay, come
Sure.
this way. Come this way real quick. Okay, here's Dad's braid. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
It's not Mom's and it's not Phoenix's, but it's not bad. I've come a long way. It's not bad.
You
And I
brought
don't know how to French braid, and I don't know how to pull the braid from up on the side of their head there and braid it from, and yeah, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
I know how to do one.
Yeah. And Fifi is like, yeah, she's very good.
Nice
Oh,
job.
thank you.
See, I told you you're good at it.
Thank you. You know, I a lot goes into that. It's
Come
important
this
to
way,
me.
Mommy.
It's important to me. Those are those girl dad. Oh, hi, God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. I'll make yeah, and it's important. Those moments are important to me.
Callie,
They are.
that's
They
already
are,
been
so,
10 minutes
yeah.
since you were told to go to bed.
Okay, you too. What's your question? Get you a what? A balloon.
Yeah.
How am I going to get you a balloon tomorrow morning?
I'm gonna go to the store.
What store is open before you go to class at 9?
I don't
that
go
I
to
can-
class at night.
What time is your class?
9:30.
She doesn't go to class at 9. Class is at 9:30. So I have no excuse, clearly. I'm going to have to go get
I guess you're going to a dollar store.
whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Girl
Brooklyn,
dad.
come and help me.
Yeah, girl dad. Yeah, girl dad and proud. Hashtag girl dad. It's a whole different thing being a father. You can be a dad. You can be a dad to boys. You can be a dad to boys. However, to girls, you should be a father. Okay, Fifi.
Okay, good night.
Good night, mother.
Good night.
So what is it? What is it?
Come on.
Yeah, come into the frame. What is the one
Space in
thing?
here.
Your favorite thing in about mom that makes mom. That one thing about mom that you love the most. I mean, there's so many, right? I know, I get it. But you got to just pick one.
She loves everybody
Yeah.
equally.
No favorites in the Simpson family home, you know. Everybody gets an equal portion of mom. She makes time for everyone, and more often, that's at the expense of herself. She makes time for everyone at the expense of herself. She is simply the most selfless person I've ever had the privilege of knowing, you know, are beautiful. Thank you, Jody. Thank you. Yes, they are spectacular. And they are so special. You took a breath there, baby. Go.
Who?
You took a breath like you wanted to.
Oh
have
no,
a
I'm
thought.
sweating.
Oh no, it's literally a breath. There's too many of you in my oxygen bubble. Get out. There's too many of us in our oxygen bubble. If you had one wish for mom, if you had one wish, stay in the frame, sweetheart. You got other viewers over here that want to see your lovely face.
That's why I'm kind of like moving so you
Yeah,
don't
thank
feel
you.
like you're blocking me. You're okay.
If you had one wish for mom, this is Fifi, by the way. She runs the household. She literally does. She literally runs the home and makes my job as Mr. Dad so very easy. Complete role reversals here in the Simpson family home. Mom is the professional, and I am the stay-at-home dad. That is my calling in life. Is that I found that the world can be an ugly place from time to time, and in my own personal growth. It's easy for me, I think, to sit here and say that ultimately the color of my skin doesn't matter because I'm just now so far removed from where I was just two years ago when I was working at NAC and dealing with overt and blatant racism. So I'm not there anymore, so it's kind of easy and safe for me to say that. However, my conviction of belief is still what it is. So, complete role reverse. So mom is the professional and I take care of the kids. I take care of the day-to-day needs in the home. I prepare all the meals. I do the menu planning. I go and buy the groceries. This is my number two. This is my sous chef. This is my, when we go grocery shopping, she's right there. I know if I don't, and we do produce shopping because we have to pick. And if I don't want to shop, I don't have to because she's proficient enough now that she can go and knows not to get me tomatoes that are overripe. She knows not to get fruits and vegetables that are, you know what I mean? So it is just, she's just amazing. I was going to say the same thing. They're all good looking children. They all kind of look alike. They have similar features. Yeah. Humanity, right? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll speak to that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm being an ass. I'm sorry. You see, far too often I get myself in trouble with my sense of humor because I'm so busy trying to just humor myself, right? As long as I think it's funny, it's okay. I'm sorry. Well, no, and this is something that I took great pride in from my own my own previous relationship, because I went against the trend, so to speak. As a black man, I only four children. I only had the one baby mom, right? And I took great pride in that. That was intentional. And for her, 6 children previous to getting together, previously married. Right, baby? So yeah, the kids look alike because one dad, And I got him a perm, right? Cause look now, you got a perm because their hair is poker straight. So this past year I got them a perm. So now they look like they could be mulatto.
And you know what it was? When our friend Rachel Sini from Ojibwe Cosmetics, she
shout out to Rachel from Ojibwe Cosmetics. Good evening, fair voice fairy. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. God bless you. God bless you. We see you.
And yeah, she had done their hair, and then I guess he went and picked them up, and she was like, yeah, they could pass as mulatto now because it was summer.
Yeah.
They were just nice and tanned, and yeah.
And I mean, however, that's not.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was just their choice.
They wanted to try having their hair perm, so they did that. Okay, so if you had one wish from mom, what would it be? One gift that you could have just for mom.
She can go into retirement early.
I like that too. But I want to say the secret to success is that if you find what you love to do what you love to do, it's no longer work. Mm-hmm. And again, that is the list, right? That's the list that I gave to Phoenix on Tuesday. Did I give you that? Tuesday, Fifi?
Yeah.
And that basically is our menu plan for the week. And so when it comes to menu planning and things like that, that lets her know what needs to be taken out of the freezer, like for instance, I think perhaps in 200 years we will look similar in our blended pigment. Quite possible. That's a whole other conversation that we will have after they get out of Code Red on a barbecue with a beer. I don't want to have that conversation.
No, but there was also they're talking about that because it's like those trends.
What's that?
It's because when you look at the population, there's trends in like marriages are dropping. Because of the change in Western ideologies, whatever. But then also there's a lot more interracial relationships.
That's a fact. That's been
so that's why
since
she's
the
saying
80s.
like in 200 years there is going to be similar, because then again there's going to be a lot of interracial children.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. I mean, this is real talk after all, right? Okay, Fifi, if you had that she didn't have to go back to work, we appreciate you so much. We love you. we gonna get Al.
Can you take Mercedes out?
Thank you, sweetheart.
Please and thank you.
And I mean, Mercedes, being that she's just a baby, she's just an infant, she's a newest member of our family. And Phoenix, when we got Bentley, Jasmine was Bentley's primary caregiver, so Jasmine was responsible for getting up in the middle of the night and taking him out. And Bentley had a ton of accidents because Jasmine says she sleep like mom. She sleep like mom. But Mercedes has just been absolutely wonderful because Phoenix. She took it upon herself. Like, I mean, I'd be getting up in the first night. I was thinking I'm gonna get up, and I get up and I look, and there's Phoenix. I'm like, "What you doing?" She's, "Why are you in the bedroom standing up over me? Why am I waking up in the dark looking up at you? What you doing?" He's like, "Mercedes." As if that was supposed to answer everything, right? Like, hey, Mercedes. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to bed. So she has just been absolutely, we are fantastic. Our day has been fantastic, blessed and highly favored. Dog that needs a home. Yeah, right. We saw. Sorry, I'm just meaning the messages as they pop up.
Reading my message.
And what it was is Uncle Leroy sent us a couple pictures of a dog, and so Mom was like, "Oh, they got a dog." And so she responded, "Oh, you guys got a dog? Oh, he's cute." And she's like, "Oh, no." He like, "No, there's a dog that need a home." Hint, hint. No, we got two. We good. We good. Hey, we good. We got two. We good. And besides, that dog look like it's fully grown.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of dog it is.
Yeah, no, we have two.
No, he's on WhatsApp, so
Yeah,
he can't see
he
you.
can't see us right now. I'm just saying it popped up. I'm like, yeah.
Unless he's on
all right,
there.
player. All right. Not today, sir. We are. I mean, the thing is though, who knows if we might get another. I mean, what if ideally we'd like to get, if not outside, if we can't get one of them properties up in Tuxedo there, Jody.
We need to be on the outskirts of Winnipeg.
Need a couple acres. Mm-hmm. Like maybe 90. No, just kidding. And a mule? No. See what I did there? No. Listen, no, for real. No, real talk. Black people need to stop waiting on reparations.
Okay, scroll.
Yeah, stop it. Because how are we gonna get reparations if we can't? How as a people, how are we gonna get reparations if we can't even agree on how we identify? Are we black? Are we African? Are we indigenous to the land? Are we Moors? Are we this? Are we that? Black people can't even come together and agree on how on the fact that we're black. Move to the country. Well, I know I like the modern amenities of the city, like reliable internet. That's huge.
I give him a couple of years, he'll be out there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And so it's like, who is waiting on?
I knew you were around.
You see me bait him out? You see me?
Yeah, I got it.
Every black person that I've spoken to that were offended when I say black people need to get out over slavery. When I got to the heart of the matter, because if you want to get to you can have a conversation and be emotional, or we can be factual and have an actual discussion. And once I got to the heart of the matter, it was just quite simply they waiting on their handout. Definition of reparations. Reparations, as it's defined by what the civil rights movement is let's broadly define it as payment for monetary compensation for the head start that slavery afforded the rest of the world. Monetary, because everybody made money off slavery except for the slaves themselves. And even when the Emancipation Proclamation came about, the slaves weren't released right away. They had to, because the slave owners were actually compensated. The plantation owners were compensated for losing their livelihood, and so the slaves they became indentured servants, and they actually had to work a few more years just to pay for their own freedom. And then we all know what happened: Jim Crow, segregation, and all those things. So yeah, reparations would be some form of monetary compensation for the after effects of generational trauma caused by slavery, Jim Crow, and all those things.
Which is
How
similar
are you
to
today? We are fantastic.
treaty land entitlement here in Canada.
Land entitlement here in Canada. I mean, and so you can say that the indigenous peoples, but treaty, that's not reparations. That's not reparations. That's something completely different. The money that indigenous peoples get for treaty land entitlements, those were treaties that the Canadian government signed.
Okay, yeah, there is,
right?
yeah.
That's not the same thing at all. If you look at the guide of reparation payments, I can see how black people are waiting. And I mean, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest here. Okay? Let's say that black people got reparations. Where would that money go? Right now, today, the black dollar spends the least amount of time inside its community than any other community. I think the Jewish communities, they do the best. Their money does not leave their community, right? The black people, though, as soon as you get paid, you run, go give this guy money for hair, go give this guy money for food, go give that. And the black dollar does not spend any time within its own community. So if black people got reparation, how does that benefit the black community? I tell you who it's going to benefit. It would benefit Gucci. It would benefit Fendi. It would be yeah. Come on, man. I mean, this is just my lived life experience observing my people. Let me ask this hard question. What would you personally prefer? A genuine acknowledgement and apology or monetary reparation?
We had a conversation about. Sorry, I start laughing because it's like we had this conversation the other day.
Very quick, it says, Auntie Lana says, good night, y'all. Proud of you coming out with real talk. God bless Macy. Oh, God bless you,
Awesome.
Lana. We appreciate you.
Hopefully
Love my
we do
Jewish
see you.
brothers and sisters, Jody says. Okay, let's get back to that question. That's a great question, and that is real. What would we prefer? Monetary reparations or a genuine acknowledgement and apology or monetary reparation? Fantastic question. Go.
So for me, because I can only look at the Indigenous piece of it, and so Canada had done the the public acknowledgement. Oh, what was that guy's name? You know the that Prime Minister before Trudeau. I don't even know. Anyways, he made a public apology
Before Trudeau.
Yeah, you know that he has like kind of like the short. He looks like.
Who's the Prime Minister before Trudeau, guys? You see how into politics we are here in the Simpson family.
No, it's like I can see
Trudeau's
his face,
in his
but
second term now, is he not?
Yeah, but it was before him.
Who was before? And we're gonna get to your question.
No, not Chrétien.
No, after Chrétien.
He's the one that made the
What?
to residential school survivors. Is that the one? He made some kind of public apology, and so what I had told him is that okay, yeah, they give the apology, but there's
Where's the change behavior?
Yeah, where's the change behavior? And so, or they give you money,
Yeah.
and then where's the change behavior? I told him it's just like a abusive relationship.
Facts.
It's like, here, I'll give you flowers after I beat you.
Mulroney?
No.
I
See,
think you're going the wrong way, Jody. You're going the wrong way. Mulroney
like-
was before Chrétien. That's my lived life experience. Let me tell you about my lived life experience and why I got off the political roller coaster. I was a child when I listened to Brian Mulroney say that in 1984 that he would never sell this country out to free trade. Okay, my lived life experience. And then in 1988, Mulroney turned around and said, well, this whole free trade thing is not such a bad idea for Canada. And then I ask you this. How does a retired Canadian Prime Minister become CEO of a multinational American corporation? I don't know, man. There's a lot of people much more intelligent. I don't do
I know,
politics,
and see, I can see this guy's face, but
It
I
doesn't-
don't
it
know
doesn't
his
matter,
name.
but go on,
But
Steve.
he was before Trudeau. He was,
Who can tell us who the Canadian...
I don't-
We are horrible.
and I don't have a
mean,
phone, and my phone's up
The
there.
phones are there.
And then the laptop's here. There's another laptop in my room. However, so yeah, so I look at
Diane.
it. I look at it as a abusive relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can give sincere, even if it's sincerely you're sorry. However, if there's the same behavior after you're sorry, and then you're going to give me a gift or give me money, and then you're gonna say, oh, here,
Don't say sorry, just buy me something.
Yeah.
So, for me then,
Yeah. Okay. So that was mine. Yeah.
yeah. For me then, do I want a genuine? An apology doesn't benefit me. Monetary reparations doesn't benefit. For me, monetary reparations would benefit me because I know that I would do something constructive and productive with it. However, monetary reparations does not benefit the black experience as a whole because Stephen Harper,
That's the one.
I knew you would come through. I knew you would come through. I knew you would come through. So thank you, Diane. Stephen Harper. How
See,
could
I
we
see
forget
in his
Stephen
face,
Harper?
but I don't know.
How was he so? I can't even bring up his face. I got nothing.
It just reminds me of like the cartoon hair, you know,
Yeah,
how
I
it's
got
kind of
nothing.
combed forward and then just short here.
I remember
Yeah.
Cry Chen because he got pied. He got the pie in the face.
Oh.
You guys remember that? And he has the and he got, hi, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. Hi, God bless you. Cry Chen got pied in the face and he went ballistic. Like, I mean, he looked like and he grabbed the guy by the throat, put the muscle grip on, and it was like, wow, it's just a pie in the face, bro. Chill. But yeah, I could see why he was upset, obviously. So for me, it's changed behavior. What would I have? More than anything else, I agree with my wife. Changed behavior. I'm not a big fan of lip service. I'm not a big fan of lip service. I'm not a big fan of don't say sorry, just buy me something. My motto for 2021 was we're no longer. God bless you. Thank you. We received that. We're no longer accepting apologies. Just change behaviors. So for me, what reparations look like, I would, and we've had this conversation, I would prefer reparations to look like some form of education, some form of universal education, education plan. Especially in the States, because I mean, you got schools down there that don't even have libraries, libraries that don't even have books. The education system in Michigan is in the toilet.
Oh, and also to change the history books.
To change the history books
change
to actually reflect what actually happened. Really pick and choose what to address. No, I tell you, I'm coming to you right now. Daniel. So Daniel said, does my black dollar stay in the community? Right now, my black dollar does not stay. I'm back from the morning and yesterday. Thank you. God bless you. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for stopping in. We appreciate you so much. My black dollar doesn't, but however, there's a reason why. Right now, because
I think the only place we is that the one on Notre Dame.
And that's a
that?
Somali. That's a
Is
Somali
it?
place.
Oh.
I go there for meat. We have limited availability as far. There are places that you can go. I'm gonna tell you what my priority in this is. My priority is my family, and so I can go to Dino's and buy whatever I'm looking for and get an inferior product at an inflated price just to say that I'm supporting my locally owned black community establishment, or I can go to Superstore and get a better quality product for a better price and feed my family. I told you, I was the first person to admit I got off the idea of being woke. I'm no longer I'm no longer trying to save my people. The only way that I can save my people is to model an example of good godly living. And if you want to be saved, God helps those that help themselves. My job is to save my family. That's my focus. And God has shown me the way to do that. And that's what I'm on. So while I can spew all these facts to you about white supremacy and the black condition, I know them all. The reality is I don't care to exist, and I don't care to resonate at that level anymore. I don't care to vibrate at that frequency because it's a dead end. It's a trap.
And then what it is we're gonna always go back to the equalist, not one above the other.
But equal.
Equal, and that goes for the shopping piece. Like where we want to go and get the products that we need. Why is it not an equal price? Why can't there be a equal opportunity for both to coexist within this world, instead of causing divide? And if we could go and shop at a store that is owned by the black community or indigenous community, however, we already see that there's no equal opportunity for them because prices are jacked up or the product is lower end.
Inferior.
And we have to feed our children.
So what? I'm gonna be woke, and I'm gonna my kids are gonna suffer. I'm gonna feed my kids an inferior product just so that I can be woke and hold my fists up and say power to my people. That's foolish to me. That's foolish to me. And I mean, no, you don't know them all. I know a great number of them, right? There's a great deal of information stored between the gray matter between these ears. And the reality is, I spent a great deal of time having that information fester up there. And where did it get me? I spun my wheels, bringing attention to social injustice. Where did it get me? It got me deplatformed. How did that benefit my family? You know, so no, I don't choose. The native community had a store on Main. The indigenous community, in fact, did have a store on Main Street. Right? And it couldn't sustain. I don't know why it went under. Nietzsche Groceries, I recall that. We drove by it a couple of times, and we were wanting to play with the idea. We went in there, and we wanted to go in there and shop, but by the time we went down there, it was no longer so. It's not like we don't make the effort to support our community. As an example, again, my lived life and experience. As an example, making an effort to support our community nearly ruined our wedding. Making an effort because it came time to plan the wedding and the catering, and I says, you know, we could go to a hotel, or we could give the money, rent a local hall within the community, find someone in the community that does what we want, and lift somebody up. So we found a little gal that was half black, half indigenous. Perfect, right? Perfect, right? Months in advance. What, 8 months?
Diane, I remember that.
Right?
I was on the verge of tears how many times?
I mean, right, Diane. I mean, and how embarrassing how embarrassing at our wedding reception. And my cousin comes up to me, Steve, whom I haven't seen, God bless him. I mean, Ian, if you needed help, I mean, all you had to do, even Carl, never mind Diane, even Carl, my cousin Carl, your husband, coming up to me at our wedding. If you needed help, we paid. What do you mean? We paid. She gave us a quote. We paid. And then get this, 2 days before our wedding, she come back to us to hit us up for more money, cash, because the deposit that we gave her, $2,500, she used to fly her kids and her mom to Vancouver so she could go collect an award. That's what we got for trying to uplift our community. That's what we got. That's our own lived life experience, and I can tell you stuff. Come on, man. How many times you need to be burnt before you realize that, man, just get out the barrel. Just get out the barrel. That's it. I'm done. The crab's in the barrel, man. They've been saying about our people from time. I'm done. My job is my family. My responsibility is my family. That's it. I wanted to say.
You should have seen my mother-in-law. Oh my gosh.
My mom, from
Yeah,
Toronto, she don't play.
was-
She wasn't happy.
Yeah, same with my dad. Was not happy. However,
your dad just got quiet.
yeah,
He's
you
one of
should
those
see my-
people that when you know somebody mad when they just get quiet.
Yeah.
He just got real quiet. And I was just like, Papa Kurt, I mean, I paid. We paid her, Papa Kurt. I know the food is supposed. I mean, like, she charged us, she billed us, watching from the Ukraine. God bless you. Hey, high five for that. God, what time is it there? What time is it in the Ukraine? That technology, right? Technology. Huh? Winnipeg to the Ukraine and back again in the blink of an eye, right? And yeah, so there. I mean, we tried propping up our community. And the thing is that if I'm going to spend my hard-earned money, I have a level, I expect a certain level of professionalism, I expect a certain quality, I want what I pay for.
Psych, I'm not from Ukraine.
Oh, for real? Thank you for your sense of humor. Yeah, so I mean, you can only do, and I mean, if that's, everybody's on their own journey.
Oh, I guess the one person I support is my makeup lady.
Am I on Instagram Live? Yeah, we're on Instagram Live as well. If you want to
Yeah.
check us out on there, follow the link. You can go to our bio. There's a link right there that takes you to all our other platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Thanks for engaging. We appreciate you. God bless you.
And I did a shout out to her already. That's Rachel Cini. So she.
Ojibwe Cosmetics.
So we order a lot of our makeup from her.
Yeah.
And she actually is the one that matched my tone.
And believe it or not, year one, I took her to MAC. And we got some makeup, right? Because I mean, her makeup collection was looking kind of, So it's like, no, that's not proper, baby. Let's go get you some makeup. And we went to MAC. And fellas, before you do that, know what you're getting into. That's all I'm saying. Just know what you're getting into, man. Makeup ain't cheap. Makeup ain't cheap. That was a big hit. It was a good day though, because it made her smile. And then the makeup just wasn't nothing against their product. It just wasn't for her skin type.
Yeah.
The Ojibwe stuff is much more suited to her skin type and much more suited to her.
Yeah, and she's much more personal, and like I can just text her, and then she'll have my stuff ready, and I can just go pick it up. So and also the girls built a relationship with her, so.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Rachel Cini.
But she's also friends with your sister.
Sharon,
So it was
Black
yeah.
Empress, who's doing very well. She's got a paid sponsorship in Jamaica now. She's on Instagram as well. Yes. She's on. She followed us off her paid account.
Okay.
She's in Jamaica, Port Antonio, Jamaica. She got married last year. She's doing very well. She went back home. She's still fighting her health condition, and it's just something about being in the salt water when you're ill. It's just better. It's just the salt water, the sunshine, and everything else. It's just it's just better when you can get the heat, that direct sun into your bones. It's just I just believe that it's better. I don't know. There's this whole thing here now. They're talking about these vaccines. If you got to get a vaccine if you want to travel. So I'm not anti-vax. What I am is pro-choice. I don't care for the idea that medicine can't be a blanket like that, because if I take something and I'm fine, you could take it and you could die. So medicine can't be just it needs to be more individualized, because what works for me might not work for you.
Yeah, we are on Instagram.
100%.
4Fs with the Simpson family.
Yes, 4S with the Simpson family is Instagram, as well as TikTok is 4S with the Simpson family. If you go to our Facebook homepage, there's a Linktree link, a green tree. If you click on that Linktree, it'll take you to a link that shows you all of our different platforms and all the different stuff that we do. And that's going to grow too. And check out please, by all means, check out our other platforms, especially our YouTube channel, which is Big Family Life in the Simpson Family Home, the same name as our Facebook page. And that's where our library is that's where our video archive is. All the videos that we put out are there. Our workout videos, our food videos, the 4F stuff. The faith aspect is the word. That is there. Real Talk, all the episodes of Real Talk are there as well. F is for food, F is for fitness. We're we put out a ton of stuff. Trying to brand. And TikTok is so interesting, because TikTok is there's just a different energy over on the TikTok, and we really enjoy TikTok as a family. We enjoy being able to we're really very appreciative of being able to broadcast live on TikTok. There's just a lot of energy there. It's a different feel, and of course you're gonna find whatever you're looking for, you're gonna find. And so what it was is that we're trying to find our way into like communities like Christian TikTok, or faith-based TikTok,
Even
or
Winnipeg TikTok.
and there's like trauma-based mentoring in TikTok. There's all kinds of stuff there, so it's just a different vibe, and so we spend a lot of time there as well. That's about it. Mom, you feel like we're close to an hour and a half here. God bless those of you that stayed with us the whole time. Like, I mean, we didn't really, we're just celebrating Mom. Yeah, Mom is
And I'm
sitting there
present
looking,
today.
Yeah, she's just sitting there looking all chill and serene, and she's present, so that's awesome. I think we want to wrap. God bless you. We appreciate you. We love you. For us, faith, family, food, and fitness. I'm out, and I'm going to give the final word to my wife. I'm not going to actually say anything after because I always say I'm going to give her the final word, and I end up talking after she's done talking. So I'm going to get all of this out.
Well,
Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna talk about tomorrow. We're gonna tell my favorite story, how we met. It's a fantastic story. I love it. I actually love it. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Final word.
Final word? Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Seeing what happens tomorrow. Yeah. our journey. And I think that is quite the story that yeah, I love that story. And yeah, baby. I think we'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully Carla and Joey show up tomorrow, unless they're sneaky behind there. I'm not quite sure. However, thank you ladies for stopping in, and Daniel and Auntie Lana. So good, and good night TikTok. We will, and Instagram. Oh, somebody said, hey, what's up? I'm anti-vax. That's a joke.
Just send an email. I said I'm not anti-vax. He said he's anti-vax. Just send an email. Me too. Is that ringing in my? See, I just did it again. I'm shut up. Now you gotta talk more. You gotta talk
I gotta talk more. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.